Ladies and gentlemen, our next bout of the evening is scheduled for three-minute rounds in the Caged Aggression Amateur Featherweight Division, powered by Ducky's Formal Wear Galesburg. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall and weighed in at 146 pounds. He trains at Faithfullick Martial Arts, an American top team, and is sponsored by Full Contact Fighter. Joining us from Fort Dodge, Iowa, Brandon Mills. And his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall and weighed in at 145 pounds. He trains at Nyquist Roundhouse Martial Arts. Joining us from Moline, Illinois, Daltyn Armstrong.
JB in the place to be. What do our polls look like for this one?
Our polls look like they're on the fritz, Jeff. Right now we're having technical difficulties, and those polls are just not
That
up.
tends to happen.
Yes, it does, unfortunately.
It's the Russians.
But in my heart of heart, I want to say 50-50. Let's see the action.
Let's see how we come out here.
And Mills
And
immediately
quick with a
goes in
takedown.
and takes him down. Gets that leg, dumps him inside control right now.
Lifting that leg so he can't scoot his hips.
Yep, Armstrong trying to do a lot with that neck, but
Yeah.
nothing doing, not in that position. Although he's doing a good job of getting his back against the cage and trying to crawl up.
Daltyn had to know that shot was coming.
And Mills has him up against the cage. One leg locked in right there.
Needs to flatten him out and just go to the choke. Drop the right arm underneath and drive that right shoulder in and choke him.
He let it go.
Yeah, finally.
Being told the posture up.
Digging the foot in, digging the foot in to slide that leg to the mount.
Trying to slide that leg out to get that full mount. Brandon Mills up against the cage there. Attempt at a reversal position there from Armstrong, but
Wrestler's balance, stop that.
yep, Brandon staying on top here. Dropping some shots here.
3 right hands right there.
Hey, don't put those arms too deep. Only for punches. Good.
Got him postured up.
Hey,
Drop some
Triangle
shots on
starting.
Yep. Uh-oh.
He's
It
gonna
looks like
get
he's going to get
slammed.
slammed down pretty hard.
Bad.
Trying to get...
We've seen that
Gotta
before.
posture. Gotta posture and get out of that. That's a bad habit wrestlers have sometimes, leaving the head and arm in.
And Daltyn Armstrong trying to do some damage from the bottom, get that
There he is,
triangle.
he's out.
But Brandon Mills is out. Throwing those legs up again.
Get your head up.
That slam, very reminiscent of what his father did to win the strap against Carlos Newton.
Remember it well.
Get your hands back inside. Get that right arm back.
1 minute left here in this first round. Brandon Mills, Daltyn Armstrong.
Yep, tap that step over now.
Tough first round to score, gentlemen, wouldn't you say? It's a submission attempt from the back from Armstrong, but you got the takedown from Mills.
Not close at all.
No, I think it's a Brandon Mills round.
All right. Good thing I'm not a judge.
Down on that knee and step over.
At least right now, it's a Brandon Mills round. I don't think that submission attempt was really much of an attempt at all. Didn't really have anything on that triangle.
And it resulted in him getting bounced like a Wilson basketball.
Absolutely. I will say that Armstrong has done a good job of not taking too many strikes and fending off the offense of Brandon Mills in this first round.
Yeah.
But we'll see how that works out in the second round.
Brandon Mills doing a good job.
Or if he can
lighting up
adjust.
Grabbing that arm behind the back.
15 seconds.
See how he reach around the back and get that far side wrist control, I'm telling you.
A lot of people don't see that, but when you control that other arm, it literally opens up so many striking possibilities.
It's a nightmare.
Ooh, big shot in this first
And in
round.
fact, by controlling that arm, that's how he snuck that last shot in.
And that's the thing you've always got to be aware of is when you turn on your side, don't let the gap in your elbow come out underneath your body behind you because it will get snagged. If they're experienced, they're going to grab that right away.
Matt Hughes over here giving his son some instruction here to make some adjustments here for the second round.
Matt's telling him he's not even bleeding yet. Matt was pointing to his face and doing a circle, going, his face is still pretty.
Bust him up, son. Bust him up.
And we're looking at some of the action right here. Again, Mills on top, the vast majority. of the round. Armstrong just trying to fight off the offense. Here's his one attempt at a triangle, but as you can see, gets slammed down and never is really able to lock those legs in the proper position to lock that in, Pat.
Yep. Got to get the angle to get that foot behind the knee.
As we get ready to kick off round number 2. Brandon Mills and Daltyn Armstrong here. Caged aggression, no limits. Here we go.
And Armstrong obviously going to try to keep this on the feet, but we'll see how long that lasts.
I'm trying to time a knee. I know he's going to shoot for a takedown eventually, right?
Mills hits him with that right.
Loading up
bothered him a little bit.
Loading up with that right hand. Going for the takedown. Daltyn Armstrong smelling blood here.
And he's going for it. He's going for some hammer fists.
Oh, that single drive took him down.
Where did he get clipped, on the temple?
It was a tough one to see. I think he got clipped with a quick right. I'm not sure if it was on the temple because I think it was on the other side, Pat. I wasn't sure where he hit him on the face.
His leg gave out. I didn't know if he slipped or what, but it looked like he got hit at the same time.
Yeah, I think he took a shot and he got stunned, got taken to his knee. Looked like a straight right from Armstrong, but we'll have to watch the replay.
Quick recovery.
Well, I mean, Armstrong, that's got to give him some hope if he can get loose.
There you go, Brandon, isolating that arm again.
Well, absolutely. And again, you know, you look at the beginning of that round, he was trying to keep it standing.
Pass over that leg if you can.
Brandon do a good job of isolating that right arm of Armstrong.
Hey, pass the guard, pass the guard.
And this is, I like what he's doing here. If he can get that knee on top of the arm, lock that in, and then again, that opens up so many striking opportunities. You can put that knee on the arm and then strike into the head with that left hand. You know, you take 2 or 3 of those, it's night-night.
Don't feel good.
Hey, guys, keep doing damage.
Brandon on top here with 1 minute left here in the very second round here.
Trying to throw his legs up for a triangle, not quite there again.
Definitely a high guard.
With 1 minute to go, though, this is a much closer round.
Without a doubt.
You know, Brandon Mills hasn't been able to get off a lot of damage. Sure, he's been in control for the last minute or so.
How much did the judges score that knockdown?
Exactly.
Ended up being a 10-10 round.
See if Brandon can close it out decisively here with 40 seconds left here to go in the second round. Back to the, whoops, not quite back to the feet. Brandon dropping down here in half guard.
Push on that knee and pass.
Oh, back in full guard there. 25 seconds left to go.
Hey, get your posture, posture.
Daltyn Armstrong hanging in there.
Coach is asking Brandon to posture up, create some of that distance.
Posture again.
Daltyn on the inside with some small shots there. Not doing much damage.
And again, that's a close round. You know, how are the judges going to score that? Because obviously, Brandon Mills controlled the majority of that round. But the knockdown, that could change it.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's any way to cue up that knockdown. We can see where exactly that came from.
We'll see if they pull that out for us.
Little flash knockdown, which Brandon quickly recovered from.
Came within the first minute of the second round. And what we're watching right now is Matt Hughes, coach's son.
Cool thing to see right here, man. We got some replays here from some of that air in the second round.
Armstrong landed that right there, and then before that.
And I think we might be seeing it right here. Right there. Yeah, it was a right hand, but I don't think he got him on the temple. It looked like it kind of came across his forehead.
Well, it looked like the back of the ear or whatever, like, which could still, you know, knock out your equilibrium for a hot second, which it did because he recovered rather quickly.
Mills then scrambling, getting in on that single leg.
Yep, thank you in the back there for bringing up that replay. Appreciate you guys.
Good work.
Daltyn Armstrong, Brandon Mills here.
If I'm Armstrong's corner, I'm saying, listen, we don't know how that second round went. We know how the first went. You need to finish.
You got hurt again.
But again, that right hand right into a takedown. Armstrong trying to get some leeway with those body shots. I'm not sure how much damage that's going to do.
He's got to be working to get back up, man.
Yeah, he's got to get back to his feet.
Knocked him down twice now with that right hand.
Yep, almost the same replay of that second round there.
Looking for the arm triangle here. Look at him working his way up.
Got to get his head under there and get his body out.
He's still looking for it, looking to get that leg loose.
I would use my hand and wedge it underneath first and then lift to create the gap for your head. It always was a pretty good trick to get your head underneath there and get it started.
Yep, that's your short side, yes.
This is definitely a make or break round here for the fighters here. Brandon Mills needs to have definitely a decisive showing here in this third round. Daltyn Armstrong staying busy from the bottom.
Yep, hips in. Yep, get your head up. Get your head, there you go.
Posturing up, dropping some shots there on Armstrong.
Back inside.
Daltyn needs to get the feet on the hips.
Back inside.
Control those hips a little bit. Try and work on escaping and getting back to his feet. Try and land that right hand again.
He's been way too complacent on the ground. He's had too much success in striking, but again, when you got a guy like Mills crowding you, a coach like Hughes that's a descendant of Militich Fighting Systems, that's the name of the game, right? Make him uncomfortable, crowd the situation, keep trying to pour on the offense.
Matt Hughes, triangle getting started there.
There it is.
He's got to get his foot behind his knee, though.
He's out of it.
And that's certainly something to look at after this fight and say, hey, we need to improve upon this because we get somebody with some crazy jiu-jitsu in there.
Be in trouble.
They're going to lock you up tight.
Yeah.
1 minute left here in this third and final round. Brandon Mills.
There it is again. He's just got to get to the angle. He's got to spin his body and get his leg down on the back of that neck and shoulder.
Ooh, he's getting it under
He
there.
needs to grab his foot and pull it behind his knee.
That leg, that foot is coming up. He came out of it.
Mills doing a good job not letting him up.
Smothering him here with 35 seconds left to go here in the third and final round.
And really making it a no-brainer for the judges, no matter what you think. I mean, there's no way that you can give Armstrong this round, even though he got that shot in. It was tough to say whether it was a real knockdown. He was immediately taken down afterwards.
Yeah. Same in the second round as well.
But then again, I guess we'll see. I would just be shocked, you know. Right here.
Goes to show you, though,
15 seconds.
with wrestling and without a lot of wrestling, there is
It's a huge difference.
to dictate where the fight goes.
Brandon opening up here in the final seconds of this third round. Unleashing the fury here as it is over.
Learning experience
Without a doubt.
for both of them.
And we are taking it to the judges on this one, but I would expect 29-28, maybe 30-27. I don't think we're going to have a split decision. I don't think it's going to go any other way. But, you know, this is MMA.
You never know. Exactly.
And we do never know.
When you leave it to the judges, it always can go all kinds of different ways.
And for Daltyn Armstrong, you know, no matter what, he's got to work on his wrestling, right? He's got to stop that takedown. The striking looked pretty crisp, but again, when that's striking, you only have the opportunity for the first 15 to 45 seconds of the round.
Can be a long night.
Can be a very long night.
Well, like you said, if Brandon gets there with some real ground game jiu-jitsu experts, he could be in trouble because he was leaving himself open for a few different submission attempts there from Armstrong.
Well, I mean, you could look at a guy like Mark Hunt, right? Came out there, strikes a-blazing. People saw huge holes in his ground game, went on big losing streaks, and then really said, you know what, I need a ground game.
Yeah.
And he got that said ground game, went into the top 5 of the UFC, had his opportunity at the belt at a couple points, and really became a changed fighter. As we're watching this again, it's Mills on top, Mills on top, and Mills on top.
Yes, that was the theme of this fight this evening.
Cornered on at the end there.
And here comes Jason Vargas with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, we go to your judges' scorecard for our decision. Our judges scored this contest 29-28, 30-27, and 30-27, declaring your winner by unanimous decision, Brandon Mills.
Brandon Mills getting that unanimous decision over a tough Daltyn Armstrong.
All right, Brandon, first of all, man, congratulations on a tough win, man. I know there were a lot of quick exchanges there on the ground. Talk to us about how it feels getting that win tonight.
It's a win, but definitely not impressive performance in my book, so I'd like to get better. Just got to go back to the drawing board to get better.
All right. Well, I noticed a little bit of a look of disappointment on your face after that matchup. I mean, from the sounds of the crowd, doesn't seem like there was much reason to be disappointed, but hey, I guess that gives the fans a lot to look forward to. What's around the corner?
Keep going. Keep getting better. Keep winning. Get a belt around my waist.
All right, well, it seems like there's all the potential there to do that. Hey, before I let you get to the celebration, was there anything that I missed or anyone that you wanted to mention?
Just want to thank my team at Fight for Lick MMA and all the great guys and girls over at American Top Team.
All right. Well, hey, let's hear it one more time, ladies and gentlemen, for your winner tonight, Brandon Mills.